Hello guys and welcome to this video. This is something new on this channel. We are doing something special today. We are at with Gabi here. We are at a Virtual GP round 1 and we are going for it's an offline racing session. I think you guys who are watching this channel, you already know what it is, and I'm participating in this championship. It's an offline championship with 12 people, so it's gonna be interesting. And as you can probably see, this place doesn't look at all like a place where you go doing sim racing. It looks like more like a slaughterhouse. So I'm gonna just show you quickly in, and then we are gonna do some racing. I'm gonna show you the computers and the beautiful place here. Look at this. It's hot as hell. Other drivers, hello! The command center. Everything happens here. Broadcast.
But we are on the grid now. It's not going to be a rolling start. That's just for the prototypes. Engines are revving, those loud V8s on the grid as we prepare to go racing here in Italy for the first round of the Mercedes-Benz 2018 Virtual GP season, and it looks like a good, clean start. Schmidl is not going to be contested down into turn 1. We've already got some side-by-side action, though. Blazek and Dolezal appear to be side-by-side, heading down towards the first corner, and I believe that is Blazek on the outside. No, that's Dolezal, actually, on the outside as he takes that position, and we're looking at Stefanko again, the 2017 champion there. He's way down in 8th position, now 9th position, actually, in fact. He's not making up any positions, and actually it's now everybody is in a line, so it was a nice clean start. No mistakes, no crashes, no carbon fiber being thrown up.
Not as yet, but it's a long way to go. As you can see at the top, we have just over 41 minutes plus 1 lap of racing, and Michael Schmidl is starting to develop a bit of a gap there as they've come out of Tosa and into the Piratella. But look at that side by side. That is Dolezal. He's sorry, it's Blazek has managed to break free. And look at this. That's Jan Sikora that is trying his hardest to get into line and not cause a problem in that Lynx Mercedes. Oh, and that is so very, very close there. That was Peter Dolezal getting very, very close to the tail of that Lynx Mercedes. Now streaming on down to the Variante Alta. Everybody pretty much now into line, getting into their rhythms. Oh, that is that? That's
Lebets, I believe, that went very wide there.
Martin Stefanko looked like he had a decent run out of the Variante Alta. Now coming down to the Ravazza. Can he get into a slipstream? And, oh no, he's already having to fight off. I wasn't actually sure which Mercedes he was trying to fight off there. Now back to Jan Sikora. And he's managed to get back in line. Now the drivers starting to get back into their rhythms already. We're seeing the drivers then starting to get an eye for where their opponents are starting to break and what have you. But look at the gap. What already 1.5 seconds Michael Schmidl has for himself.
Hanzik has moved up position, so I'm not sure if this is a case of Stefanko just not getting along well with this circuit, or maybe not getting along well with the GT3 car, but he was obviously champion last season, so we know he's got some pace in him, but it seems that he's struggling at the moment. Taking a look at Hanzik once again. Again, he is coming under heavy attack from Dolezal, so we'll see if he's able to make anything happen here. It does look like he has gotten a better exit out of the chicane. They're going to be side by side through this right-hander. Hanzik with the inside line, but that'll give him the outside line for the double left-handers to finish up the lap, and he is going to lose that position as Dolezal shoots up the inside. A fantastic textbook move there, Chris. He just really seems to be struggling in that Mercedes GT3 car today around Imola. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say, oh, that is very wide for Zubek, and that's going to put him under attack from Hlebets. He's just about giving him enough room there as Hlebets is actually on the grass into the braking zone for the chicane side by side, just about leaving enough room. Zubek has to cut the corner, go through the grass. It looks like a better exit for Hlebets. Stefanko in the background is going to try and go side by side with Zubek as they head down the hill into the penultimate corner. Hlebets has taken that position. Can Zubek hold off Martin Stefanko into this left-hander? Yes, he can, just about. And in fact, he's now putting the pressure on Hlebets as they go through the final corner now. He's retaken the position. Stefanko coming at him now side by side out of the final corner. I don't know who's going to win this.
And I highly doubt they do either. Look, Peter Dolezal is struggling to defend from the pair of them. He's got the Republic of Gamers. He's gone straight for defending from Stefanko. And now the ASUS Gaming Mercedes of Andrei Slebek is trying to do something about it. And again, demoting that Republic of Gamers Mercedes back to the tail of this particular train. What a great move. He's not done, though. He's trying to get alongside the ASUS Gaming Mercedes of Peter Zubek. And now they're heading down to the next chicane. And once again, Martin Stefanko is getting his Mercedes well into the mirrors. He's trying to get the mind games going. He's got no one to defend against. Is Martin Slebek going to try and move into Toza? No, not quite. What a great series of moves from this three.
So Kostulik is going to be very happy about all that battling going on behind. Meanwhile, Jaroslav Hanzik still holding on to that P5 position. Sikora very close behind, but it doesn't appear he's going to be able to make any moves in the near future. We'll see what happens in a couple of laps time, though, with that battle for P5. So, and not really any overtaking locations left in this lap. So if Dolezal is able to make it happen, that would be very impressive. Meanwhile, that battle for P5, which again just kind of started within a handful of laps or so ago. Hanzik is being reeled in by Sikora. No pit stops in this race. Interesting to point out. I don't know if that was a factor of this circuit in particular. Just being kind on those tires, but none of the drivers needing to come in for fuel or tires at the end of the race. Into the penultimate quarter for Jaroslav Hanzik in the Thrustmaster car. The Lynx car following right behind him. Jan Sikora, I don't think, is going to be able to pick up that 5th place position, so it's going to be a good result for Sikora, but an even better result for Jaroslav Hanzik. And there they go across the line, and yep, I do believe that is going to be P4, or are they still racing? In fact, I think yes, they are still racing. So this is the final lap now for these guys. That's how far behind they were than compared to Michael Schmidl as they start now what is now the final lap. They got the white flag that time by, and more surprisingly, actually, this battle for P3 or this three-way battle that's been going on for P8 is still continuing, although with a little bit bigger gaps from what it seems. So this looks like the one to watch here.
It's the one furthest up the grid that we've got at the moment. Dolezal, it's do or die now for anyone involved. We can see Jan Sikora in the background against Jaroslav Hanzik. He's got that battle to do. There he is in the Lynx car. He's got to do it, and he's running out of quarters to try and do it. He's trying to get a tighter line, very brave, through the Piratella. And again, not a massive break into Akku Minerali. He's trying to force that mistake, which is no easy feat. Again, Peter Dolezal in exactly the same position, slightly further up the road. Now coming into Variante Alta. And again, he can't do anything against the Legion car ahead of him. Oh, runs a little bit wide, but keeps it on the road. He wants the final position, but the victory is going to come over to this man. What a start for the Predator red car of Michael Schmidl to take the win here at Imola. What a stunning race from him.
Yep, he was, as we mentioned, second in the championship last season in 2017, but he was leading that championship right up until the end. So I'm sure this is exactly the way he wanted to start as he takes the headset off. You can see he is very happy about that. And these two guys as well, you know, you got to give it to Blazek, you got to give it to Dolezal as well. Very clean, respectful, and close racing between the two of them as well. Similar for Hanzik and Sikora, fantastic drive for those two. It was really interesting to see Sikora closing in at the end. Martin Kostulik, though, I almost got to give him my driver of the day just because, again, I mean, he was a backmarker last season. He was really not on pace with the rest of the drivers and nearly made it into the top half of these 12 drivers, finishes 7th in the end. And then Hlebets will take P8, Stefanko P9, and Zubek P10.
Hello guys, so race is over. I'm sorry to cut it everything. I forgot to record the podium and everything. I finished on a P5 at the end. I'm, to be honest, very satisfied with the result because I was struggling with the setup so much. I really have no clue how to work in Assetto Corsa with the setup, and nothing I do really works. So I need to practice for the next round, which will be in Macau in like 3 weeks. I need to practice a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I'm just trying to add something new, and it's gonna be probably more of this if you will have positive feedback. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the start. I was very happy with my start because I overtook 2 cars. Then I had to let Peter go because he was quicker and there was no point of me holding him. So I let him go. And yeah, then I was having Seeker on my back all race long. We have been like 1 second, 7/10 of the second all race long. And then on the last lap he attacked me. I defended without problems. Then he made a little mistake into the chicane. He was a little bit late on the brakes. We both lost a lot of time. He went offline and I managed to just finish on the P5. So yeah, I definitely need to practice because Magic Michael on the first place was just going away, and I would like to really say that I think I'm similar speed and pace as him, but I didn't practice 1000 laps and I didn't have help from teammate and from the team yet. So I hope the Actrovision community will help me for the next round, and hopefully everything will be fine. And I hope I will be able to give you these vlogs from the future and more feedback and more footage from the races and everything, because I think the background is really nice. It really looks beautifully and I really enjoy that, and hope to see you guys next time. So leave a like, subscribe for more, check me on the Twitter, check me on the Discord server, we have a community there, and okay, see you guys later.